All right, welcome back. We're North Pole Retro. Today, still part of our Retro Hall repair series, we're going to be taking a look at the TurboGrafx 16. Apparently this one has a bad controller port, so let's get it plugged in and verify that and see what's going on. We're just going to be using the Turbo EverDrive in there. We have a power supply that we use for testing. These are 10.5 volt systems. And we have power. Do we have video? We do have video. Let's see. None of our buttons are working. Try to just reseat the Whoa, what just happened? Okay. So as I was reseating the cable, it's apparently stuff. Some weird video artifact in there. Yep. Okay. So we're definitely on. There's something up with the port because I just went to reseat the cable, and we it actually started the game itself, which is really strange. Never seen that before, but it was pulling voltage, was pulling enough, so that's good at least. Let's see if we see anything inside this controller port real quick here. Doesn't look corroded or anything in there. Go ahead and start the teardown. Do you know 6 screws on the bottom of these? They're all game bit drivers. Okay, right off the bat, I know if you've never seen the inside of one of these, you don't know what's missing. There should be a big shield over the top of this, and there is not. But let's go ahead and see if we see anything. Not see anything immediately off the top. Just that looks out of place. It's totally normal. This is usually unpopulated, unpopulated, and unpopulated. So those having nothing in there is fine. The top shield missing. It got me a little worried about what somebody might have already been in here doing. Ooh, that board flexed. I'm wondering if the bottom shield on this is also disconnected. I don't think it's... Yep. So usually these shields, there's points around the edge that they solder into. You can see right here, one of the places it mounts to is ripped off. This one is as well. There is a lot of flux on the bottom of this board. There's a fingerprint in it right there. All right. Since we know somebody has already been in this, let's just go ahead and take a look around and see if we see anything right off the bat. Okay. Alright, so just doing a quick continuity test. I was just using a piece of copper wire because my probes are too big to actually fit into the port. And we have continuity between the actual DIN port all the way over to the actual CPU, which is this 2680 chip right here. Because all of these pins come down, they go through this set right here, they come back up through the bottom of the board to all of these little vias right here, run over, come down, and run through all of these components, and in on that side and in on this side. And if you see right here where that spot is right there, that pin is lifted from that. That is pin 35 on the CPU. So, taking a look, I know this will be probably a little hard to read, but pin 35 on the wiring diagram right here isn't actually attached to anything, so that one not being attached is totally fine. But everything that we have, this is our controller port. We have the power and ground on those. Number 8 is ground, number 1 is power. All of those run over, and this is the 2680 CPU chip, so all of those actually come over and go straight in, and none of them actually run through any other components before they get to here. They all just actually run straight to it, aside from these right here, which we'll have to take a look and see exactly what these do, and take a gander and see what's on there. But what I'm looking for now on the schematic is which of these. So it looks like pin 7, 75, 58, 48, and 16 are all going to ground. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grounds. And let's check pin 7. Have 5 volts on pin 1. And I'm looking at this upside down, so pin 1 is going to be our second one on this side. So let's go ahead and get power into the board. And we do have 5 volts. And pin 7 should be ground. I have 5 volts. Okay. So we do have proper voltage running across that. That is ground and ground. Taking a look, I think we actually have an issue with the CPU chip itself. I'm going to go through and test some of these other components, make sure that they work, and we'll be back. Okay, so after a lot of checking of components and everything, I realized that actually came down to there was a short inside of the Hudson 6280 chip that was on there, so we did pull that off. Do have a ripped pad, but again, pad 35 really doesn't go to anything on there, so I'll go ahead and see if I can find another one of these. Probably going to be off another broken console, so hopefully that one works. But see what we can do about getting another one of those and getting that replaced. Alright, sorry everybody, I didn't realize my camera died. We're actually putting the new chip back in. Not really a new chip, but a replacement from another board. This is the one that was off of there. You can see that leg that was missing. But we did get that soldered back into place, got power hooked back up, and haven't tested it yet, but we just got everything hooked back up. It's been about a week since I left my camera on, so I didn't realize the battery was almost completely dead. So when I started recording, you literally heard the sound of me turning on my SDM station, and that was it. Let's go ahead and switch over. Power this thing up, and we have a working controller. So far the buttons are working, everything's loading. Alright, up, down, forward, back. Oh, well, that looks like it's working. I'm gonna get this put back together with the shields actually soldered in place. I did get a replacement top shield for it, so that'll be on there and good, and we'll get the bottom one soldered back in. Anyways, said get this put together off camera. Anyways, we are North Pole Retro, consoles, modifications, repairs, and reviews. And if you've been following along with the giveaway, somewhere in this video is that code tag that you need to put down in the comments down below. Anyways, good luck to everybody that is subscribed to the channel, finding where that code is in here, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping in, and have a good night.